Okay, welcome back to another video on the Maths channel. It's your teacher, Mr. Lim here, and in this video we're going to be looking at mixed numerals and improper fractions. So by the end of this lesson, you'll be able to convert a mixed numeral into an improper fraction and vice versa, as well as simplify mixed numerals. So let's have a look at the first part of this lesson, converting between mixed numerals and improper fractions. Now, a number is said to be a mixed numeral when it is a mix of a whole number plus a proper fraction. So here we've got a whole number of 2. And then we've got our proper fraction because the numerator is smaller than the denominator. So we've got 2 and 3/5. This is a mixed numeral. Now if we want to convert this to an improper fraction, I like to use what I call the triangle method. So the triangle method means starting with the denominator, multiplying by the whole number, adding the numerator, and then putting it all over the denominator. So we're going back to the beginning. So you might be wondering, why is this called the triangle method? Well, if we've got the 2 and 3/5, I like to start with the denominator, the 5, times by the whole number, add the numerator, and put it over the denominator. And that's my triangle. So 5 times 2 is 10, plus 3 is 13, over 5. So let's have a look at another example. I'll do question A with you, then I want you to have a go with B, C, D, and E. So triangle method, start with the denominator, times, plus, back over the denominator. So 8 times 5 is 40, plus 7 is 47, over 8, back to the denominator. Have a go at B, C, D, and E. Alright, question B. Times, plus, over. 32 plus 3 is 35, over 4. Times, plus, over. 7 times 9 is 63, plus 4 is 67, over 7. Times, plus, over. 11 times 12 is 132, plus 1, 133, over 11. Times, plus, over. 9 times 6, 54, plus 5 is 59, over 9. Alright. What about going the other way? Okay, converting improper fractions into mixed numerals. So let's say, for example, I've got 11 over 3, and I want to convert this into a mixed numeral. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to divide top by bottom, put the remainder, alright, hold on, divide top by bottom to get the whole number, then put the remainder at the top of a fraction, denominator is the same. So what do I mean by that? Here we've got 11 over 3. Let's write it down here. 11, this line here means divide. So 11 divided by 3 is 3 remainder 2. Now instead of writing remainder 2, I'm going to put the remainder at the top. And because my denominator is 3, my denominator will be 3. So 11 over 3 is the same as saying 3 2/3. So let's have a look at one more example. This line means divide. So 15 divided by 7 is 2, remainder 1. Put the remainder at the top. My denominator is 7, so that goes in the denominator. Alright, pause the video. Have a go with B, C, D, and E. Right, that means divide. 29 divided by 3 is 9, remainder 2. Put a 2 at the top, 3 goes in the bottom. "62 divided by 5 is 12, remainder 2, over 5. 12 2/5. 141 divided by 20 is 7, remainder 1, over 20. 87 over 12 is 7, remainder 3, over 12. Okay. Let's have a look at the second part of this lesson, which is simplifying mixed numerals. So simplifying mixed numerals is exactly the same as simplifying fractions. Just leave the whole number alone and only simplify the fraction. So here we've got 5 and 14 over 20. Leave the 5 alone. We are only concerned with the 14 over 20. So remember when simplifying fractions from the previous video, basically we want to work out the highest common factor of the numerator and the denominator and divide both of them by that number. So here we can see that 14 and 20, we can divide both of them by 2. Okay, that's the highest common factor. So 14 divided by 2 and 20 divided by 2 gives me 7 over 10. Therefore, 5 and 14 over 20 simplifies to 5 and 7 over 10. Okay, don't forget the 5. So, have a go with this question here. 11 and 6 over 10. Right, so we can see, we need to look at this. The highest common factor of 6 and 10 is also 2, so we're going to divide both of them by 2. We'll leave the 11 alone, so we'll just have 11, and 6 divided by 2 is 3, 10 divided by 2 is 5. Alright, let's have a look at these questions. Pause the video. Have a go with B, C, D, E, and F. So, we've got 31 and 9 over 15. We're looking at the fraction only. They're both divisible by 3. So my answer is 31 and 3 over 5. Question C, looking at the fraction only. Both divisible by 7. So we're at 17, and 42 divided by 7 is 6. 63 divided by 7 is 9. Oh, I can keep going further. So 7 wasn't the highest common factor. Well, what can we divide both 6 and 9 by? 3. So 6 divided by 3 is 2. 9 divided by 3 is 3. So it seems like the highest common factor was actually 7 times 3. It was actually 21. So if I divided both 42 and 63 by 21, straight away I would have gotten the answer, 17 and 2/3. But it's okay if you don't get it the first time round. Okay, like I didn't here. I didn't recognize that the highest common factor was 21. I see that they were both divisible by 7. So when I did that, I realized that my fraction of 6 over 9, I could keep going further. So if you do see that, if you do notice it, keep going until it's fully simplified. Question D, write 10 over 4 as a mixed number in simplest form. So 10 over 4, 10 divided by 4 is 2, remainder 2 over 4. Well, now we can simplify that to 2.5. 30 divided by 9 is 3, remainder 3. Well, we can simplify this. 3 1/3. Question F, 28 divided by 10 is 2, remainder 8 out of 10. We can simplify that. They're both divisible by 2, 4 over 5. Alright, food for thought. How would you write the following numbers as improper fractions? Write 3 examples of each. Now if you're by yourself, see if you can come up with a way to write 5 and 11 as a fraction. If you're in a class, maybe discuss with the people around you, write down some examples, and then check your answers. Alright, so actually there's an infinite amount of answers you could have written. The first one, which I always tell students to do, is if you have a whole number and you need to write it as a fraction, always put it over 1. Because remember that line there means divide, and 5 divided by 1 is still 5. Right, so once you've done that, 5 over 1, now you can create as many equivalent fractions as you can. Remember, by multiplying the top and the bottom by the same number. You can choose any number you want. So if we chose 3, then we could have also written 15 over 3, because 15 divided by 3 is 5. Right? It's still 5. If we times them by minus 7, then we'll get minus 35 over minus 7. The negatives cancel. 35 divided by 5 is 5. I'll say that again. 35 divided by 7 is 5. Alright, so this is the one that we always want you to write. Just put the number over 1. So for question B, 11, just write 11 over 1. Right, and then you can create 2 more examples, so up to you what you want to write. You can do 22 over 2. You can do 33 over 3. Okay, you could have done 110 over 10. Okay, as long as you multiply the top and the bottom by the same number. Lots of different answers. Alright, so that's it for this video. So by now you should be able to convert a mixed numeral into an improper fraction and vice versa, and simplify mixed numerals. If you have any questions, just leave it in the comments below. If you like this video, give it a like and subscribe. Have a good one. See you in the next video.